Hey guys, wanted to come at you real quick with an update video on the TJ. It's been a while since I've filmed anything. We've been on vacation, went out of the country for the past week or so, much needed little break. But we're finally back and filming more content. Got some rides coming up, got some exciting things for the Jeep happening. So stay tuned as we go over what we've got planned. So as you guys have likely seen, we just finished the rear axle swap. We put the Fusion Elite 44 in the rear. I'm at about 250 to 300 miles that we've put on it, and it's very recommended to heat cycle it several times just to break the gears in. You don't want to go hardcore wheeling right off the bat. So we're racking up some miles, heat cycling the thing, driving it a little bit on the road. It's been clean for a long time now. We really haven't ridden since the last Stony Lonesome ride where we did Rock Creek for the first time. But anyway, we've got two fresh new gear sets, 488s in the front Dana 30 and 488 as well in the new rear 44. So that's really what we've got going on right now. We're really in a break-in cycle. It's hard to post much content during something like this. It's just something that's necessary to do to make sure that you get the intended life out of your new gear components. So we're riding around, just enjoying the Jeep, have the top off. It almost looks like it's about to rain today, but hopefully not. So yeah, that's enough rambling about the gears. Really what the entire intention of the gears and the rear axle was for, as you guys may have seen in a previous video, was to fit 37s. 37s really are the max that you want to put on this front axle. We've got RCV 30 spline shafts and an Eaton in ours. Really no bracing as far as the axle housing itself. May be smart to do some inner C's at some point. The gussets, I think Barnes makes a good kit for that. Anyway, that's what we've got going on with tire selection. That's the whole premise of why we did what we did with the gears and the rear axle, was to eventually put 37s on it. We're gonna go with a 37 1250 on a 17-inch bead lock. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you may have noticed a story in the past few days be put up of a little teaser shot of what wheels we're going with. It's really your dream wheels. These methods have been awesome. I have literally zero complaints on the methods other than the center caps. The center caps pop off as soon as you scrape up against a rock or a ledge, hence why we are running no center caps. You can see the Spider Tracks spacer in there. We decided finally to just pull the center caps because they kept getting smashed. Every single ride I would come back with one missing. It came off on the trail. There's what a center cap looks like. They're supposed to look like for the methods. So yeah, this video is just really meant to be a kind of an update on where we are with the progress on the Jeep. It's about halfway through 2023 now, believe it or not. I feel like we just started the year. Josh and I up at Hawk Pride on January 1. It's gone by fast, got a lot of good wheeling. We've definitely had a great year so far on Jeep upgrades. Getting that rear axle swap done myself was pretty satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a master mechanic by any means, and pulling off a swap like that just by yourself in your home garage is always fun. So I enjoyed doing it. Hit a few hang-ups. Overall, very happy with it. So as far as new news, not too much at the current moment. Wheels are in, tires are in. I will admit that both are in, and I actually just picked out of the mailbox. I ordered some balancing beads. Gonna attempt to mount the bead locks myself at home to avoid having to shuttle everything up to a shop and pay them to do it. Plus it's content, and it would be something really nice to have under my belt to know that if we ever come off the bead or have an issue, from now on I can just swap tires at home. So we're going to go with balancing beads. We're going to bring you a bead lock mounting video, and then I'm sure there will be some fancy big reveal that we do on this thing once the 37s are mounted. As far as fitment on 37s, I know for a fact we're going to hit right here, flexing. Just on flat ground we should be fine all the way around. I know 100% we're going to hit here. It's not even funny. And then back here, as you can see, we already get into the tub a little bit. So what I'm planning to do is pull the flare off. This is a barricade, just a standard 3-inch tube flare, if you haven't seen that video. And I'm just gonna come back with strike a line with a straight edge and just come straight back like that, as close to this weld as I can get with a cutoff wheel. Just cut that corner off. Do the same with the front, assuming it needs it. I'm pretty sure it will. This comes to a really sharp point right here, so you just round that off, come right at that weld, and you'll obviously be cutting the fender and the body. Shouldn't be too big of a deal in the back. 35s honestly have plenty of room, so really no reason to cut more than we have to for the 37s. This is the biggest deal to me. We can handle the back. If we get into this too much on the trail, gonna end up doing high lines, but we're gonna test it out first. I really think we may be okay as long as we don't get into these bolt heads. I'm not gonna mind it rubbing this piece of sheet metal there. It's not gonna hurt anything. That's about it for updates, guys. If you've never seen a video of mine before, if this is your first time watching the channel, I'm not gonna get into everything that's done to the Jeep, but in general, this is a 2004 TJ Wrangler with a 4.5 suspension lift and 35s. So that's what we're currently at, and we are going to 37s, and I could not be more excited. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep a lookout for more content. Going to Stony Lonesome in 2 weeks and have wheeling videos. Gonna have beadlock mounting videos, so keep an eye on the channel. As usual, thanks for watching. This has been Everyday Off-Road.